A Heartland woman spent 6 months running marathons across the country to help raise awareness and funds to fight multiple sclerosis. Now she's telling her story in a new memoir, The Long Run Home, which was just released today. Joining me now is author and runner Ashley Schneider. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, so this is an incredible feat. You were able to run 125 consecutive marathons. How did you run 3,000 miles, over 3,000 miles?
A lot of training. I trained for it for over a year, and I really was fueled by my mom and her life with MS, and I really wanted to make a difference. So that's really what, when I didn't feel like running, when I was going from coast to coast, that's what kept me anchored in tying my shoes on and getting out the door.
Yeah, that is incredible. You just mentioned it. This was really all for a purpose and for a cause. It wasn't just an exercise challenge. Tell us why multiple sclerosis information and research is so important to you.
My mom was diagnosed with MS before I was born, so I saw her lose her abilities to the disease, and there needs to be more awareness on it. When someone's diagnosed with MS, it doesn't mean they're going to end up in a wheelchair or they're going to lose their abilities like my mom, but they may face some difficulties. So it's how does the disease affect the brain and how it communicates to the body. For me personally, I saw my mom lose her abilities, her cognitive function, and that really propelled me to use my love of running and empowered me against the disease to do something about it. I wanted to fund research and awareness so that others can be connected to the cause and feel like there's a strong need to make a difference there.
Absolutely. And it's not just, you're not just an author and a runner, you're also a nonprofit founder. You now have this national nonprofit that's inspiring other people to do the same thing that you did.
Right. When I was running across America, two things happened. One, the running didn't cripple me the way that people thought. It was a gift that was given to me. Runners came out and joined me, and again I heard people say, I want to do something like this, but I don't have the time or the resources. Then when I got to New York, I was hoping to raise $500,000, and I only raised $56,000. So that planted the seed to this relay run across the country that my nonprofit does now. The runners do 6 marathons in 6 days. There's 21 people on the team, and they fundraise at least $10,000. To date, my nonprofit has raised over $4 million for the MS cause.
That's so impressive. Let's make sure we get into the book, The Long Run Home. It's out today. How can people get a copy, and what should they know about it?
So they can get a copy at Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. It's available locally in Milwaukee at Performance Running Outfitters at their 4 locations. What I want people to know about it is my story about my run across America and founding my nonprofit MS Run the US, but it's also about the reader. I want to dare people to begin to go after that thing that might feel scary, be courageous, and just solve the problem of how you're going to achieve that big goal one step at a time.
And what inspired you to put this on paper, to take it with you?
I found I'm a writer. I loved writing, and I enjoyed, it was very cathartic for me to get the story out. And there's a lot of really interesting things that happened during the journey, and I've told this story for over 15 years, and I just now had the capacity to write it and share it, and I'm really proud of the book.
How exciting. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning and getting the word out about your book, Ashley.
Thanks for having me.
As you just heard, The Long Run Home was just released today. You can get copies on Amazon and a few local places as well.